Hey y'all, so let's talk about it. When you come in and say hey too, so I can say hey back to you. That applies to replay viewers as well. So yeah, there's been a lot going on these internet streets lately. And it's like, even when you take a break for a few hours, a day or whatever, when you come back, there's more. And this situation right here is a learning lesson. So I just want to chat with you about it from a marketing perspective when it comes to Shannon Sharpe's Instagram live video. So at first, I'm not into sports like that. Like I'll watch here and there. So, but if you watch football for any amount of time, or if you turn on ESPN for any amount of time, you should know who Shannon Sharpe is, right? He just has that personality that people know, whether you watch sports or not. And so I am on Instagram. So when I came across this, I was like, okay, Shannon. And I really didn't care. I'm like, grown man, grown woman doing grown people stuff, that's fine. I did feel a little bad for Michelle. So if your name is Michelle, hey girl, hey, because you're gonna hear your name in the news for a lot, for a few days. But anyway, just to yeah, you're gonna hear your name, Michelle. But anyway, I'm just glad her name was Tiffany because I couldn't imagine hearing Tiffany in the news like that. Here and there, but let me be quiet before something actually happens. But anyway, things like that happen, and I really wasn't trying to decipher if it was real, if it was fake. I did think like, how in the world does someone hack into your Instagram and go live? Now, I'm not going to say it's not far-fetched because things can happen. We know that hacking and privacy protections and things like that, waiver. So you can never be 100% sure. Like some of the best companies have been hacked and things like that. But I'm just like, got into the phone, went live. Okay, cool. Then had a whole nightcap with Ocho Cinco last night on Instagram. And I've never watched Shannon Sharpe's nightcaps. I didn't even watch his interview with Cat Williams. But last night was interesting. I was strolling on Twitter and somebody was like, yo, Sharpe is live. Let's tune in. So it was funny. The comments were flying. And I was, okay, this is enough. I'm going to bed. I can't have this type of adrenaline and energy at night. I need to be calming down. So last night, Shannon said, his Instagram was hacked, posted in his story that his team is working on it. Today, the story changed. Even this morning, scrolling, I saw that ESPN was firing him. 3 hours later, that was not the case. I don't think it was ever the case. People just like to come up with their own news. So Sharpe is good. And I did think, I was like, why are they firing this man for, an obvious mistake and doing what people do? But as it relates to your business, let's talk about some quick things as it relates to your business, because embarrassing moments do happen and you want to be prepared for it. And it could be a moment that you expected to happen or a moment that you did not expect to happen. That's just life and that's business. And so how can you prepare for the moment, right? Because you just don't know, right? So I guess number one, we want to guard your phone. Guard your phone, turn off your phone, put it on airplane mode if you need to. Power that joker off. But anyway, number one is it's important to acknowledge the situation. Good, bad, cute, ugly. Acknowledge the situation, whatever happened, address it publicly. If you need to, get you a good PR team, get you a good statement, but you want to address it because that shows humility behind your brand, shows humility you as a person. Things happen. And so many times we can forget that, our consumers can forget that. And just public opinion will put you on a pedestal and expect something different, right? So humanize your brand by addressing the situation. Things happen. And as much as you probably want to keep quiet, that's not the best thing to do because you want to ultimately control the narrative. Okay. So Shannon did hop on. Now, when he first addressed it, he didn't tell the truth, you know, but it was an embarrassing situation, I could assume. But now that he has told the truth, I can only imagine. I hope they roll tapes. I hope we get behind the scenes footage. ESPN, hear me out. Give us some behind the scenes footage when Shannon enters the building and goes to his dressing room and then hops up on the podium to have a seat at the desk. We want to see. We want step by step footage. We want raw, uncut, behind the scenes footage. Monday when Shannon returns. We want to see all that. But address the situation, be upfront, be honest, really speak to your audience, your viewers, your customer base, speak from the heart, be yourself. Mielle Cosmetics? Their CEO had to recently make a statement. Now, there's going to be critique, no matter how great your statement is. Still listen to that critique because it's always something that you can learn from your customers. But she had to address her customer base about the ingredients and the change of leadership in her company. I mean, TikTok was flooded with videos about how people were, alleging that their hair is falling out. So, but she went to Instagram, she posted a video, so address the situation. Publicly, get straight to the point. Secondly, you want to leverage the attention. Like I literally posted, I was like, monetize this moment, Shannon. Monetize this moment. Anytime you have attention, anytime you have eyes on you, that is a moment that you want to be ready for. And you want to monetize that moment, whether it sounds good or not, it's the truth. And as a matter of fact, let me show you all. Let me pull up Shannon's Instagram, okay? Let me pull up. Can I pull up his Instagram on here? I want to show you all what's on his Instagram right now. And I was like, his team better be on it. So let me go to his Instagram page very quickly and show you all what's on his Instagram. Not my Instagram, but let's go to his. Oh, those notifications. Here we go. So yeah. So here's Shannon's Instagram account right now. He is at 3.2 million followers. I'm going to be watching that follower count because I know it's going to increase. So that shows you there's always room to grow. There's always going to be people following you. I even noticed how the numbers for the WNBA increased drastically since this most recent draft. And Chicago Sky, I'm a Teresa Weatherspoon fan. That's my girl. That's my boo. So when Chicago Sky hired her last year as head coach, and then when they drafted Camilla and Angel, their numbers went up. So we can expect the same thing with Shannon. But look at these first 3 posts, and these are not old posts. Okay, this was posted a week ago, right? Nightcap shirt with him and Ocho Cinco on it. All right, this was posted when yesterday, 20 hours ago, and we have another post 22 hours ago. They're not playing with it. So while he has the attention, he's like, while you're here, go ahead and get the nightcap shirt, right? But look at this, y'all. 20,000 likes, almost 1,300 comments. But please look at this shirt. Read it well. First of all, it's a dusty black color, right? So it looks like a color that kind of, it's not a crispy clean. It's not a crispy black, like, it's like a shirt that has been through some work. This shirt has been through some work. You get what I'm saying? But really what it says, does it say nightcap? No. This shirt says nightclap. All right. Y'all read between the lines. Okay. And then he has the nightcap shirts, a little cream, right? A cream color. Film department, like, come on, marketing team, PR, his e-commerce, whomever. The team did it. And it's the $60 $69 for me. It's the 69 for me. In the comments, y'all, the comments. It's been a long week for Unc, and it's only Wednesday. Now, it's actually Thursday, but you get the comment. Somebody said Unc was growling, stretching her out like a third quarter, huh? Like, y'all, the comments are hilarious. Like, I want to see his analytics. I want to see all his numbers right now because I know they are buzzing. You hear me? Somebody said the next shirt needs to be I gave her all I had. Yo, like, and this is not a turnaround. And this is not a turnaround. So we're talking about marketing. You never know what's going to happen in your business. Like, of course, none of us want, embarrassing moments. So Lord help us, protect us from ourselves. But as this person said, Louisiana Girl 72, this is great marketing. Like if I was on Shannon's team, this is what I would be pumping out right now. Okay? This is what I'll be pumping out right now. Like the comments are hilarious. So I'm going to definitely go back and check this out. But as you see, these are the first 3 posts on his page. On Instagram, I believe like your top 6 are the most important. So in any and all of your content, you want to ensure that the top 6 posts show something about what you do and who you are, okay? Because there's a whole reason behind that, but your top 6 are very important. So there's a recap of all this kind of stuff. And then this picture, right? I love it. I love it. It's like, you know what, y'all? Let me just come out and tell the truth. Y'all can roast me. Let me face it. So it is just great. I even like somebody said growls and excitement. So people are actually like jumping onto this. And I also, do you remember a few months ago where, hey y'all, do you remember a few months ago when there was a picture of Shannon Sharpe getting out of that vehicle and people were trying to allege that, different things about his sexuality? Baby, this kind of just worked around his favor for him to be like, say what y'all want, but I know who I am, regardless of what, his sexuality is. But I just thought it was a quick spin on it. So yeah, boom. So I want you to, one, understand that things happen, address the situation, and then, monetize the situation, like leverage the attention, whether it be good or bad. When you have eyes on you, you want to go ahead and just, leverage that attention. Like make it work for you and be ready. I've had clients go viral and they weren't ready for that moment. That viral moment may not hit you again. Most people, they watched Shannon Sharpe, months ago when he had the interview with Kat. Most people have not thought about him since then. Now, he still trends because he's consistent with his content. He has, Club Shay Shay. He's on ESPN, and he's just one of those notable people. But as for, you and I, as you're growing and developing your brand, people are not going to think about you on a daily. So use get their attention while you have it because it's not going to always be there. And then clarify any misunderstandings. Like again, you have to control the narrative. So if there's anything that needs to be corrected, any misinformation, you need to quickly and transparently address that information. It's so important. Even when you get feedback from clients and customers that are less favorable, you need to get on it. So if it's a Google review, if it's a Yelp review, if it's, a comment on one of your posts, if it's a text message, you want to address it and clarify any misunderstandings and be fully transparent. And don't, be combative about it. And then next, engage with your audience. Like Shannon needs to be in the comments. Now, he has a whole lot of comments, and I know he doesn't have time to get the 1,300 comments, but in his live streams, what his team can do is clip some of those comments and put them on the screen. People will love that. He can read the comments out loud like I just did. Engage with people. Don't run and hide. Take a few moments if you need to kind of like gather yourself and get yourself together. But you have to engage with your audience and like let them know I'm here, good, bad, or ugly. I'm here. I'm not hiding because baby, the longer you stay quiet, you give people more time to come up with their own stories and just false information. And that's not what you want. I just love that Shannon is taking this and making this humorous. Now, I do not like that the young lady I don't like that this intimate moment or this private moment was shared. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I do feel for her, right? Because she's not really benefiting from this. All right. So Michelle, girl, hearts to you, hearts to you. And understand that moments like this are learning opportunities, and just prepare yourself for your viral moment, because it'll come when you least expect it. Have you ever posted on social media and you've had a post that received a lot of engagement and you were like, I didn't even put any effort in there. That post is whack. That picture is not one of my favorite. Like, you don't know when you're going to go viral. You need to make sure that you're ready for that moment. So for you, that might look like, is your website together? Is your social media updated? Do you have an easy checkout process? Is it easy to do business with you? Is it easy to schedule consultation? Is it easy to purchase your product? Like, what would it look like for you to handle a viral moment? Don't let it come and go. You want to optimize, maximize, and monetize that opportunity when it comes, because these are learning moments. Let's learn from Shannon today. What would you do if you had a post tomorrow, right? And lastly, I want to say, remember that we're all human. Things happen. So have grace on yourself and have grace on others. Like, we're quick to drag people and impose our opinions and our thoughts on people and what we would do and what we would not do. Some people say, I can't believe you had a phone right there. I can't. Baby, you go to sleep. Your phone probably next to your bed every night. And the way Alexa is, you've been on saying something, Alexa talking back to you. You sometimes Alexa said something to me on my watch. I'm like, girl, I wasn't even talking to you. So remember that we're all human, and understand this. Tomorrow is a new day. Nothing trends forever. It might recycle back here and there, but nothing stays forever. Like, there's going to be new news next week and we're going to forget about it. We're in a very topsy-turvy, climatic, humorous, unpredictable political season right now. There's so much going on. The market's going to be doing its thing. There's so much going on. Social media is so busy. Energy is so busy. There's going to be something else. So whenever you have an embarrassing moment, or whenever you're having, receiving feedback that you're not liking, maybe you even have a wave of clients or customers right now that are just giving you the most for whatever reason, understand that you can always bounce back, and it's not going to be forever. People, we are not going to remember the situation forever. And those who keep it in the forefront of their mind, like, what are you doing? But it also be laughable. Like, I could legit see Shannon walking up, to the dudes and like, yo, what's up, dude? Like, it's just things happen, y'all. We're human, and one day we won't be on this earth. One day we won't be on this earth. And I do have other tips, but I want to keep this very light and very practical for you. But prepare for your moment. Always be ready to run and market. Whenever you have attention, use it to your benefit. It's all right. And I'm going to be watching. So follow me on Instagram, because I'm going to be talking about this in my stories. Until it dies down and the next thing pops up. All right, y'all. So talk to you soon. I hope this helps you with your marketing and elevating your brand.